Hello everybody and welcome back to Grad Academy for Future Villains. Last time around we left off, we went through midterms? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've played any game actually, because I've taken a little break because I wasn't feeling well. My health was a little off the charts. But I'm back, so you guys will not realize it because I had pre-recorded a lot of videos, so my health isn't right. But I'm alright, I feel a little better now, so now I can go forward and play this game. So now, Chapter 6, Parents-Teacher Association. Awesome. Just awesome. The school's head is terrified, no other word for it is clearly designed to convey respect for classic winners they agree to. Okay? Until part later. Each pillar we realize must be dark. Behind it, the still office clanks shut, and the sound echoes through the office, dying away in distortion and groans. At the end of the line of pillars sits an empty desk. The only thing that's missing, really, are a few students' head on spikes. Darwin will begin whispering in multiple voices as you make your way towards the grid. Dismissed, they hissed. Removed, discharged, expelled. One curious security camera swirls over you. Your footsteps very lonely. Tap, 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 moving towards the ominous empty desk. A flare of light. You can see the sensors are tripwire, but you have crossed one of the threshold. All at once, brilliant for light, embedded in gleam and blavely, towering you, it appears towards the black. The terminal flickers, and suddenly all are displaying your school records. Lol, says the head. Do you know why you're here? You frenetically review the activities and session. You think you have a pretty good idea of your own strengths and weaknesses and possible sources of conflict, but you don't know what the head is thinking. How will you approach it? I want a lawyer. I really want to go further and tell. I want a lawyer. I'll be honest though, because that's been my character since the beginning. So, an intelligent, honest guy. A bold choice succeed in this though, and you'll come out stronger on this encounter. I'll say it again, says the girl. Do you know why you're here? It is because of my grades, isn't it? I know. My standing in the school has suffered. Did one of my teachers say something? Is it because of her? Must have heard something from mother. I have made some enemies. I know. Did they already say something? I know. My standing in the school has suffered. You must have heard something from my mother. Is it your imagination, or is it a smile lowering half transparent and sobbing? No, says the. You have admitted that to the school head that you and your mother are having problems. There is still something else you're expelled for. It's not your mother? Not exactly. Let's deal with the trouble first. As I'm sure you're aware, because self-appointed considering absolute rule is school standing at the okay. So much for the grades. Dark mode, if you would. Flicker, you see the last geometry dungeons, kitchens, and places you don't recognize. Since legend, okay, which grade? You could call it character. Continues the head. Clearly the favorite subject. In fact, we do call it character. Characters are what we mold at the school. Villains from before whom galaxies tremble, whom heroes dread. The head's eyes swivel. It looks straight at it. You have been listening to dangerous messages, lol. The academy is under constant threat from both external enemies and from those within who seek dilute our classical tradition. You, in short, simply do not match what we expect. What I personally expect from someone who would bear the proud name of academy graduate. Okay, so I think so. I'm changing my route to anti-heroing, so I don't know. Suffice it to be said, we have expressed our concerns personally to your mother, and she is not pleased. She has informed us that she will no longer support your education here since you seem determined to waste this opportunity she has given you. There are, of course, mitigating arguments that you can present in a case like this, but unless you can meet our rigorous requirements, you will be sent home next shuttle. How will you get out of this? You think of a contraband you sneak into the school at the very beginning of the year. Now might be the time to use it. You have got nothing to lose. Come on, there's gotta be some way out. Some way to buy my way out of this. I'll threaten them, show them I'll make them suffer. They'll regret. I won't. They won't. They won't expel me. Let them. I'll systematically address the school's head's concern. I'll dazzle by head, spin my weakness as strength. Make it clear to whom they lose if they let me go. Maybe? Maybe. I would most probably go with this one, but I'll dazzle the head, spin my weakness as strength. Make it clear just whom they lose if. Yeah, sure. Your school standing, you're not focused on that. You focus on the fears you know the school harbors. Moral like murky future villainy is hardly distinguishable for heroism, where nothing is clear cut. Where villains agonize over the climb for the excuse. Well, if I didn't show you the stats, then yours is. Oh, my competence is really going high. And my style is super high. Well, I have 66. Wow. My personal drive is 46%. Okay. My financial head is pretty high too. Very good, a very good relationship for Orion, I guess. Whatever. You're the villain. Oh, you will show them. You're quite sure that this will affect its magician. The yearbook has favored question of the line. That is persuaded. You make a compelling case, lol, and I'm willing to make an exception to allow you to continue to study next semester, provided, of course, that you can finance your education on your own. We will support you modestly. A student of your talent does deserve a chance. Dark World Family providing tuition fee and fees breakdown. The law company will available multiplier. Yeah, money. That's all you need to know. There will be no prayer. Okay, I can't pay my money. That's it. Let's take a look at what you have got with Han. So what have you got? What? What? I had 95. What? Yeah, that's my question too. What? Really, mom? Really, mama? You're gonna do that to me, mama? Oh, great, mama. Come to consider you a threat of some sort within the past 2 weeks. That personality symbol indicates the willingness of your mother's type. Respond to real as well as perceived threats to her depth power with primitive action designed to produce the crawling back response. You thought things were going well with your mother. You a threat, and after all you have done to keep her happy? Yeah. You said you support my case. You're mind the head. Indeed. I think I ought to be taken into account. Uh, says explain his option to Lol, and then have him throw out. I began to wary of him. Well, there are depth dragons in the dungeons, of course. They're happy to lend up to half the base of cost of your tuition. Though, if your debt ratio rises above your financial aid, the consequences will be significant. Permanent, crispy. Really making it possible for all qualified students to attend. There is a certain amount of scholarship money that may be open to you if your grades or your school standing warranted. You will need faculty sponsor, of course. Oh, I can get that actually. I think so. I remember. And for less prestigious students, the Planet Academy offers a array of humiliating trials. We currently have work study positions open in kitchen. I actually can get a sponsor if you ask me. Uh, to come up with your funding. If you fails, your expulsion will be proceeded as planned. So that'll be the bad end, most probably. Okay. First I'll have your mother. Jesus. Oh yeah. If this black goes, well, she pull the map you served last semester, school, and study it. There is nothing obviously labeled hoard or treasury or bank hall other than financial aid office and those right out there. Those worth checking. They're the Hall of Strange and Ancient Weapon. Normally, there are awards only to the top students upon graduation, so this is many of the school areas off limit. Okay. What about your friends? Are there any you can be pursued? I mean, I can pursue Orion. Orion said how he's got own. Okay. And Upsee's affection for you would extend to hacking dark mode. Phil could be really useful. But you do still have the administrative passport if it still works. There's, maybe. Yeah, I did save her, so if the rumors about heroes and fluttering academies are more of might she know more about them? Even she once was a hero herself, after all. I mean, I could help her. I did help her, so borrow money, nah. Apply for merit scholarship. See if Kinestras can help because no, I'm not gonna blackmail my mom because she's gonna just blackmail me back. So nope, I don't think so. Uh, Ask these get the shadow council to try pursue my mother to relent. That would be an interesting one, but no. No, I think so. I'll go and see if Kinestra can be persuaded because she is a princess and she has a lot of money if she's a princess. So let's see if Kinestra can help. Last time we glimpsed Kinestra in her flowing white princess robes for fluttering black fetch robes, and was wearing a TS sash. Clearly, the ex-princess has taken well to life as with the aid of one of the school buds, you track her down, clearing up the mess after a slow delivered smile lights her face. She sees you. Perhaps it's your imagination, but you think there might be a few more teeth in it than when you saw her in the dungeon below. Heard about your family trouble. My home world is not rich. How do you know so much about my life? That's why I came here. With my usual dash and little help from my friends and little blood from my foods, you know. How do you know so much about my life? I actually want to know. Knew you were gonna ask. You can't get. Okay. Okay, setups or a folder of a student document practices spelling out all over the room and it fails for like, how careless of me. Uh, it was on his shoulder. Her fingernails grow long and very sharp. Rescued by heroes in training. I know how they think. I know what they're planning. What it is about the school being infiltrated. It doesn't know the half of it. They're here already. They need help, and they're willing to pay for it. I can put. Yeah, sure. I mean, she didn't actually need to do whatever she did. Didn't neg. That means you woke up in the hallway dizzy and bruised. But heroes in the school, they will pay for the account. You check your account and find a small sum. The unsigned message attached to it. For the sake of things to come, perhaps Canestra is setting a trap for you. But if so, she doesn't know who she's messing with. I actually have a little bit of money. Good to know. Sure, I don't mind. I don't mind it at all. I mean, I want to be an anti-hero, so yeah, why not? If it may be betraying the academy, alright, it's definitely betraying the academy, but if Canestra is right and there are heroes really, no one expected you, she made the offer. She invites you to meet in a dining hall where are heroes. You agree. Midnight? No, all conspiracy makes plots of conspiracy. No, all conspiracy lounges will be busy by then. What about 9:30? No one will. The not quite witching hour arrives. The candle and the light is just you and Kestra as she double crossing you. Then you notice one of the janitors on his hands and knees scrubbing a persistently clean spot near your boot. He says nothing, but Canistra catches your eye. I'll hold the funds and scrub for you. Obviously, they don't have any reason to trust you just yet. You don't have any reason to trust them, but you and I think that we can trust each other. Yeah, I think so. After all, we could both make each other's life very unpleasant if we so chose. And now it's your turn to put on good. What help can you offer the heroes? You're into everything you can offer and everything you can potentially obtain from friends and allies. I can assistance in hacking dark mode. I can offer weapons because obviously I have them. Contact with Professor Mortwin? I think I can assist in hacking dark mode, which should be because I'm pretty competent if I'm correct. Yeah, I'm pretty competent, so I can assist in hacking dark mode. I don't want to give away my weapons because but I like using weapons. Sure, I can assist in hacking dark mode. I don't know. Uh, weapons are. I have to either choose one of these two because I don't think so I can contact with Professor. Even though I got a good grade in his class, or in her class. I don't know if it's a he or she. I still don't think so. I'm capable of contacting with girlfriend. I think so. I can assist in weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna assist in hacking dark one. I think so. I'm gonna take the riskier choice. Assistance hacking. Let's say data will help. It's yours. Meets your eye and breaks out the sponge slowly. The message has been received. Of course, the administrative password you have is one that you pouched from Kinestra herself back when you first helped her to enroll as a student. Still, the skills have advanced in those, and of course, you have friendship or at least the neutrality of your RA. Can't ask C for help, but you have a good relationship with your enigmatic RA that you can get him without raising suspicion. And your experiences in the fifth dimensional chess cup have settled. Yeah, definitely tracking. You meet Kinestra 3 nights later in the same place at time for homework help, and you run over what you have learned. You can't offer access of any of the really crucial life support systems of the Grand Academy, but your instructions would allow a reasonably skilled individual to access the security camera functions of the notebook to see through the Academy's eyes. Well, that's good. Feel the stress, please, and you're pretty pleased yourself. Yes, this is dangerous knowledge is now in the hands of enemy within the Grand Academy, but it's also in yours. So, yes, just quietly says quietly as the generator scrubs steadily at your near your travel. Up for any more assistance? There's something more you can do. You have completed a first mission for our heroes in the very heart of the school. Something stings within you, your consciousness, your offended self-interest, the slow transformation of your body to that of an actual. Why are you helping these sworn enemies? If I get closer, I'm betrayed. Nope. The school needs some shaking. I just want. Should we? I mean, there's no other romance option in the whole game. I obviously can't romance. I'm a male, so I can't romance C, Orion, or Phil. So I guess Kinestra? I don't know. Yeah, that's the only romance option we got in the game. I haven't seen any other romance option in the game. I thought the bad girl or the fly girl eating would have been a romance action, but romance action, romance option. But yeah, sure, sure, why not? What do you guys think? I think so. We are cool with this, cause if that's the only romance option I got in the game, if I was a female character, I would have definitely gone for somebody like Phil. I would definitely gone for Phil actually, cause I really like his character. But as this is the only romance action I got, I'm not gonna go gay shit on Phil. All right, I'm gonna go for Kinestra then. I think it might, and the money doesn't hurt either. Do you understand? Waiting for your answer. What else can you offer? I can offer you weapon. I guess I can offer you weapons then. Okay, let's say I'm not gonna be working out my arms the next time I'm in gym too. Too subtle, not subtle enough. And read slowly. Message has been received. Guided by your map, you enter the hall. Explained by us the key to evil architecture. You drop down through the ceiling and land in the center of the hall of strange and ancient weapons. These are devices to make your antagonist and unforgivable. You pace through the plica's ring rusted you plus essential. You hear soft metallic click voice, a security there are no dark portals in the hall. It might be something. Unearthed treasure is all where, but you need financial police to do the. Are you really plan to arm the school's enemy under the way rule? Sure, why not? I mean, uh, yeah, they're not clearly. Again, I'm sorry, yeah, I didn't have to. And the general steps before pretty good point. Any other ideas? Contact with Professor Mortman, that I can do. But you have a good feeling. I'll see what I can do. You say to set up a meeting with one of the teachers. I think both sides will find profitable encounter. But Jennifer beats us. It says and rings his sponge out slowly. The message has been received. He loses and presents a children guide and come. They attempt to control, however, backfires. I'm, I'm woefully frustrated. I don't think there's anything else I can do, at least not right now. No, that's alright. I don't want you to risk So basically now I did not do anything other than just do that. You're invited to not more midnight meeting, but you know are now in possession of a major secret, and you are sure you'll find a way out to use it once you dig yourself out of this financial aid hole. Speaking of which, how's that going to be right now? How much do I have? 30. All right, that's cool. If I'm interested in dollar, check your financial. That's mirror, etc., etc. Yep, yep. I think I've got to apply for merit scholarship. How much? How good am I at my? Oh, I can't even see my grade. But I can apply for my merit scholarship, which will be pretty good actually. Yeah, I think so. I'm not gonna do worth of kitchen work. That would be bullshit. I could get this shadow console to private, but I am a monster right now. I have a transformation going to monster right now. So I don't think so. That's schools head classically. Professor Martin's modern. Okay, that's it. I can't see. I understood what that meant. Okay, I think so. I think so. I'm gonna apply for merit scholarship because that is the most logical thing that I can do right now. You're going to faculty sponsor in order to sponsorship. Which professor? I want to know which class the guy got good with. Check your class. Read up your student life. No. Read into stats screen. Read into stats screen. Uh, check your class schedule maybe. Yeah, I read into stats screen. Uh, browse the faculty index. Okay. I don't know what is the name. What is the name of the professor? I know it's not service because obviously serviced. Yeah, it's not service obviously. Return to scroll. Wait, I can get this. Then check out the class schedule. Okay, basic antagonism. Mm, that is gonna be. That was, I think so, Professor Mortman, not Mortman, service. So I think so I have to go with Professor Mortman because I love them. The more letters were right. Second time, I'm not sure I want to reveal my Professor Mortman. Yeah, acceleration, and he's noticed that you have gone. So I'll sponsor your scholarship application. Cool. So I get 50. Okay, cool. I got 50. I don't want to borrow debt. I don't want to get into debt. Uh, I could do that. Or I could get Shadow Council to pursue my mind. Uh, okay, 60. Good. Blackmail my mother. uh, okay, I don't think so. That worked. Oh, that worked. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. I can't mooch off my classmates, right? Ah, god damn it. Let's just do word of kitchen work. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. There we go. I've debted my wage. I've done it all. Yes. Yes, I did all by myself. Didn't blackmail my mother or anything. And the next chapter is gonna start in the next episode. Oh, homecoming. Hmm. I wonder who I would go with on homecoming, but that will be in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.